Alrighty. Hello. Hello, everyone who is here. Which looks like it's just me, but you know what? That is okay. Welcome to Painting Little Guys with Barney Glizzman. Tonight, we're painting a little guy. As you can see, here's a little guy. This is a chaplain sculpt from a couple of editions back in this Warhammer 40k. Little introduction real quick. My name's Barney Glizzman. I'm the current CEO of rodent-based meat products. Whoops. There we go. Current CEO of rodent-based meat products. Gastrointestinal distress for a minute there. Looking to do some promotion. Looking to do a little, hey, we're here. We're doing our thing. We're going to show up on the internet. And I wanted to put it out there to meet some people and do this. And I've got quite a few of these minis to go through. So I figured, why not show them off, share the vibe, hang out, talk hobby stuff, or just whatever, beat bop along. Ooh, I left some paint on my wet palette, and now it's far too wet, but here we are. Yeah, anyways, I got started on this guy a little bit earlier, but I haven't gotten too much, further. And, now, jeepers, the table. I haven't gotten too much further from where I am now. Most of that black base coat has been put down. Where did the chat go? Oh, there it is. Never mind. Yeah. Hey, Ham. What's up? Yeah, we'll just boop. 100 Ham. Anyways. If the audio starts tweaking out or anything gets weird, let me know. We're just going to keep this guy right here. But, yeah. So this is, this guy actually has a name. Alright, 40k. I forgot where I was with the introduction, but it doesn't really matter. I'm winging it anyways. I just wanted to get something going here. So yeah, painting little dudes. This is a little dude. I'm going to paint him. Come on, autofocus. Let's go here. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. Anyways. See, they're little guys, so getting the focus in is tough. This little guy happens to be from Warhammer 40,000. Most of my little guys are, but not all of them, which is why I'm doing general purpose reference little guys. But for now, for tonight, we've got Brother Kastiel. Kastiel? Kastiel. I'll pull up the data sheet later. He is a member of the Blood Ravens, allegedly. Comes on the sprue in the Dawn of War Onslaught box. A little black paint on the wet palette there. Dawn of War Onslaught box. And, a different sculpt compared to the Primaris. I think it's like, yeah, because he was the one that they were using for the chaplains before they introduced the latest Primaris chaplain. So, oh man, I got it all over the little skulls. So, yeah, he used to be around more. Actually, it looks like I'm pretty much done with the base layer. I'm just gonna put a little layer over the head, start working on some of the pardon, some of those bone structures. Let me see, what have I got for a darker skin? I got Gorgon Brown. So I was gonna use this. This was just, it's pretty basic skin tone, just to hit the head real quick, get that out the way. At the same time, I kind of want to wait, because I think I'd rather just cover that up. So I think for now, I'm looking for a bone. Let me see. Yeah, we'll go with the actual. I like Vallejo colors, but I'm gonna go with the bone white for those skull. Those little skull guys. I'm gonna start picking those out. Just because I feel like being picky and picking things out like that. I might even, we'll see. Ooh. What did I do to this? Alright. Shake it up. Shake it up. But yeah, I'm gonna, it's a push to fit, so I can't do the head separately. So I just gotta paint it on there. I could, I guess, take it apart if I didn't already start painting it, but I don't feel like doing that. So we got a little Vallejo bone white onto the wet palette, just to keep it loose and flowing. This is, again, we're gonna just put a nice little thin coat to get the skulls started. Not the head, the skulls. We're just gonna kind of let it. Just let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Uh-oh. Shit, don't come for me, Schmizni. Get in there. Get in there. This is just a Citadel base layer brush. Small. It's one of my favorite brush sizes. It's one of my favorite brushes to use. You can just put stuff where you want it with it. They just work. It's basic. It's straightforward. It's simple. They're a little overpriced for what they really are. I forget what my local hobby store is selling theirs for, but it's arguably... I don't know, I'm also of the opinion that paintbrushes... Oh, you know what? I never turned the gain up. If that seems too... Oh... I just flooded my wet... I bumped my wet palette and I flooded it out. I may have to swap the paper out on this real quick. There we go. Closer up. I don't know if we can... Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Jeepers, I almost might use that for painting instead of a magnifying headset or something. It's not terrible. Not terrible. Sorry for the shakiness. I just ate. My body's processing. But yeah. Obviously, I'm not perfect. Getting this guy's for me, but yeah. Not looking bad. Not looking bad. I'll go back around. I just put some fresh black down here that has not been contaminated by water, so I'm gonna just the very tip of the brush. Just the very tip of the brush. And then, hang on, bring it into focus. Come on, come on. This is a lot harder than you think with the camera between me and the Mini. Come on, there we go. Alright, cool. Alright, so, just because that kind of went to the outside, I just want to, before I forget, touch it up. Gently. And with a fairly wet brush. Let it, because it's a skull. Let it flow off of that side portion there. Yeah. Yeah. It's a skull on a kneecap, which is weird, but cool. Slide that in underneath the lip, that little. Oop, shit. Well, there we go. Around the bottom there, and then back up. You know, you kind of let the brush do the driving sometimes, or at least I do. And sometimes I gotta crank the wheel back. Underneath here. Bazinga. Bazunga. Skull. I will lampoon you. Oop, come on back, come on back. Back, back, back. actually get things done here. Hold on. There we go. Look at that. Yeah. Coming together. Coming together. We'll come back and touch it up a little bit with a smaller brush later on. For right now, maybe just another little dabadooski on the side. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Again, I like this coal black. Well, not again. I don't think I've said it yet. But the coal black is actually remarkably easy to work with. For the most part, you can just go right back over it once you give it a minute to dry. If you do, you know, smear it around to the wrong spot. For the most part, it works. All right, now, next, we got that little skull in the front. That's actually a whole little rib cage, so I think I'm just going to do that whole thing full-on bone to start right there. Come on. Keep it together. This will probably take a couple layers to go over the black that is there, but we come up from the bottom, just right on that whole thing, and spread it. Spread it, yeah. I just, the wings. It's the wings. See? Hang on. I'm gonna have to get a better camera. Well, there's a tiny rib cage there with a little skull thing. As it dries, it'll probably come to the fore. Just spread that around just a hair more. Can always go back over it. It's definitely not going to hurt. There's not a lot of paint. I don't mind doing a little experimentation while we're here. Just get that down. There we go. See, and it'll pool in the heavier spots because it's pretty wet. Come over. I'm actually gonna pull from this side. Oops. Oh, hey, what do you know? I guess I'm gonna hit that first. Trying not to get my hand in the way too much, but hold on a second. There we go. This guy. I made a little swipe, and that's all bone. That's a bone bird with a skeleton. What? That's a skeleton head. All right. So what he's holding, this thing right here that he's holding, a little bit of 40K lore for you. This is actually called a Crozius. It's called a Crozius. And they are they're only given to chaplains, like full-on chaplains, and they have like a reverse force field thing where it's like when they hit you with it, it like reverses, it like doubles and amplifies the amount of force because it like bounces it back off of a field. It's weird. It's funky and it's weird and it's super-duper cool. There's a bubble in there. I just can't get it out. Anyways. There we go. Swoop that around a little bit. Oh yeah. Sometimes it's about moving around what's already on there. It's all coming together. I also have a nice bone wash that I can do over this whole thing after the end. But, meantime, a little reset. We're going to come in here and we're going to hit this wing on this side. Oh, that's not an easy angle. But, just be very gentle and careful. None of this is a big deal if it gets messed up. It's all just paint and cake. Oops. Well, like I said, it's all just, oops. My goop. See, this is how I keep my minis on here. This one's a little tricky because he's got these knobbies and it just makes it tough. So get that back on there. Mostly it's just to act as extra support so I can kind of bounce them back and forth. Come on. Get on there. There we go. I'll miss you on that side, but you know what? We're gonna get there. Probably could switch to a smaller brush for that one too, but you know what? We're just gonna splodge it like that. It's fine. It's fine. That's pretty much how it's supposed to go on there anyways. This is a bone color, so it's gonna... We'll color right over it, no problem. Any other with detail. Once we get into even more fine detailing, give it the wash maybe even. I'm not opposed to going back and fixing that. But yeah. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we're getting there. Duncan Rhodes I am not, but I can do this. That is one thing. Motherfucker. Didn't let that dry enough. Then there's too much water on the brush, and now it's gonna bleed right over. Rather the bone mold go the other way and we get the black back on top of it. Oof. Alright, sorry, I'm just trying to get that not as gross. I need a smaller brush though, that's part of the problem. Alright, something with a little bit of point on it. Look at this guy. Believe me, we'll come back and we'll do some highlights here. But, that ain't it. Just kind of blend that up in there. Rinse that good. Back on. Keep rinsing it. Trying like back into the bone mold. One moment, we'll be coming back from the palette here. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. I'm probably gonna go back over that too with the brass. These brass, but I wanted to put that underneath it for the highlights. Just touch up the edge again. Yeah. Yeah, and then the whole thing will get brass later on. That's back there. Ah, right. Okay, so back to the skeletons. Gives us an idea of what we're working with. Back to the schools. Got one right there. That's just a daub. One on the back. fill in there. Again, anything that's sort of like all over the place, over it, whatever, I can fill it in. This one I might actually just suck that back up a little bit. Put it on the skull. Oops. On the skull. Alright. Nice. Come on, in between now, in between. Whoops, a little too close. Sorry, get in the back of the skull there. Not, you know, this skull here. Even though, again, that might end up becoming also brass or bronze or something. Come on, come on. Keep it in focus. Keep it in check. I'm gonna get this one pretty heavy. It's gonna take a couple of coats to get over that little smear there. Really get over it. Okay, yeah. It's coming along. That's like an Inquisition eye for the ecclesiarchy, or if that's, oh no, that's the bullet hole. Right. Because it's a skull. It had to become a skull somehow. That dude dead. Ugh. Nice. Alright, we got another little skull on the elbow there. I'm going to hit that. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and hit that one. Those are all purity seals. That's a skull. There's a skull. Oops. Oh well. I'll come back for it once it's dry. That's a skull. Yeah. Sorry. Where's the other? There it is. It's there. You can there it is. Yeah, boop. See if that spreads down. Hopefully. Alright, now. Yeah, there's one. Oops. Yeah. So many skulls. So many skulls. You got a lot of skulls. That bird's probably supposed to be a different color too. Touch that up later as well. Alright, what else we got going on here? We got that, we got that. Yeah, we kind of got that going on. Oops, shit, too thick. Maybe a little runny there. I just wanted to touch it up a little bit more, but I think I fucked it up. We'll find out. Excuse me. Alright. Continuing on. There's... Oh, wait, nope, that's purity seal. Sort of. That's like a leather binding. I don't know if I'll be able to get that on camera. That looks like it's going to be tough. I will do my best. Alright, we got that one in the back there too. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. Just picking all these out here. Alright, we got this one in the back here. I think that's a skull. I don't know. We'll put the bird in bone color. It'll just give it a decent, you know, off-white base coat anyways. Yeah. 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 Again, with the bone mold, that's real easy to go back over. It's really darn easy to go back over the bone mold. So I don't even feel like bad experimenting with it. Kind of helps me pick things out. Oops. There we go. Yes. Bouncy, bouncy. My apologies. Got that side already, but I'm ready to get the inside. That still might end up becoming a metallic, like a gold or something. But I haven't decided yet. Typically that's how I do like wings and things. Whoops, there we go. See? Get that all going. I gotta put like some marking tape out to figure out where my my camera is and stuff. But hey, we're getting there. It looks a lot better in the front, sort of. Alright. That kneecap done all the way though. Yes. Touch up this side a little bit. Ow. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna try and get that to... Oh. There. Maybe that'll work a little better. Treat it like a thimble. Relearn how to get things in focus, though. Chaos painting with Barney Glizzman. We look at all the little guys. We paint up all the little guys. It's one little guy after another in here, just painting them up. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a metallic. Alright. It's weird. The light makes it look strange. More bone moldy, but we're getting to that point there. We're getting to that point where we're gonna start doing some... Oop, there's another skull. Almost missed it in the pauldron. Probably gonna have to do this one again too, but might as well at least put some fucking... Put some paint on it, guy. as they say in the Northeast. I don't know. Getting some dry on there for now. Yeah, that's alright. This primer's a little chunky too, not gonna lie. Alright, buddy, where you at? Alright, cool beans. So there we are. We got some stuff coming along. I'm probably gonna do that cloth in a darker color too. But we're gonna do, let me see, we got gold up top here. I should just pull the box out, you know. There's box art to go with this. I'm kind of winging it, but I also need some water. One moment. Alright, that was a good idea. Whew. Don't. We don't need to spam. It's okay. Like, I don't. I'm just trying to have chill vibes here, bro. That's all. I did a thumbnail, and like, maybe I've got the wrong idea, but like this one was just hanging. I'm okay if no one shows up tonight. I'm just gonna keep doing it. You know, I'll have stuff to turn into shorts. It'll be fine. Mostly, I need to get these guys painted, and at the same time, I want to, like, you know, show it off, I guess. Build community, so to speak. I don't know, it's kind of cheesy, but, like, I'm not trying to, like, spam this for views and stuff. It's not really that kind of content. You know, putting the ad out there with, like, the link, definitely. Oh, yeah. Like, you know, I sending it through to everyone on Discord and all this stuff, but, like, it's fine. It's Friday night. People got other things to do than watch me paint little dudes. I'm not trying to, like, I don't know. I missed one. Maybe, maybe if I did this on Twitch, it would be, you know, a slightly different story. Probably not, though. I don't really care. It's my first live stream. I'm not gonna worry about it. Consistency is key. That's gonna be the biggest thing. And longevity. They recommend at least 2 hours, so I'm gonna be here for a minute working on this guy. There we go. Hey, that come out a little brighter too after a second coat. Most of the skulls pop a little more once you kind of do a little more dry over them, at least from what I'm seeing. Oof. Fix that up. Oh, yeah, I have. Hello, welcome. Welcome. I have a lot of little guys. I do. I happen to be working on this guy right now. Oh, dear. I didn't expect people to show up, my goodness. But yeah. Quite a few. Nicholas Santa Maria 1228. Welcome. Welcome. Glad to have you. Hopefully I don't totally bore you out of your misery. But at the same time, we're all here for some mini painting. We're here for some good vibes. Oof, where did my Gorgon Brown go? Could go with the boarhide, I suppose. I was looking for something. I need a darker, excuse me, brown for the belt. I'm going to hit the belt. There it is. Maybe blend that with a little bit of the black. We want the guy paint. Oh. Sorry, the chat might be a little bit behind wherever I am for I'm on my laptop. I'm not on my main stream setup in here yet. Wait, which fan-made movie? The Astartes? The original Astartes, the first one? Come on, blend up. That's not. There we go. There we go. A little wet blending action going on here. Sorry. Yeah, Astartes. Yeah. Okay. That is a great series. Well, movie. I guess it depends on who's done the formatting. I don't know if the original version is still around. I know there's like a 4K original versions all over the place. Yeah. That guy, I don't know if you saw the secret level thing that Amazon did. That's worth looking up if you can find it. Oh, fantastic. Excellent. Whoops. Let me bring this back over into the... Sorry, working on the belt in there. It's, as you can see, a little tricky. I should probably be going with a smaller brush. This is the Army Painter Wargamer character brush. I'm not exactly sure what gauge it is. Technically, paintbrushes are supposed to go by a gauge thing, but I don't have that in my head. Whoops. Oh yeah, Mr. Henry Cavill. That's right. Yeah. No, it's 40K is pretty dope. Cannot argue there. 40K is pretty dope. It's this is the lore is awesome to a certain extent. The lore is both awesome and it's your mileage may vary. There's a lot of different opinions. Hello. Hello. Hello, Occult Lore. Hello, Swamp Crafts. Hello, gang. Yeah. Yes, Henry Cavill plays Custodes. He did that interview where he sort of... Oops. Well, there I go, smearing brown all over the place. Luckily, it's just brown, and this character's armor is black, so we can go right back over that with the black once we, get around to it. I want to get this in here first. But yeah, Mr. Cavill... who plays the Bard in The Witcher is Robin Williams. Really, Robin Williams. I knew he liked The Legend of Zelda and like Nintendo games and stuff like that. I didn't know he was also a 40K fan. I could see that though. And I could definitely see Vin Diesel if that's true. And the guy who played the Bard, that makes me happy that he plays as well. I hope they played together. I haven't watched that series in forever. I heard season 3 was not good. I don't really know much about Celebrity Warhammer beyond Henry Cavill, honestly. And whatever you just said. Robin Williams having an army would make sense. He was into a bunch of nerd stuff too, like the rest of us, of course. I see it as being cross-cultural to a certain extent. Where is? I thought I had a dark. Oh, that's right. I need the two thin coats, Mr. Duncan Rhodes, queerest leather. That's what I really need for this belt action going on here. Hang on, let me just set that up right quick. Yeah, I'm not crazy good, but I'm trying here. I think if I can do this, y'all can do better. Right? I don't know. I like to watch the Play Out Tabletop guys sometimes. I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube. 40K relevant. And oh jeepers, and do the painting here. I forgot that's how that works. All these different paint brands, you got to be careful. Oh, come on. Oh no. Okay, good. There we go. Oh, you got to be careful which ones you're like unscrewing all the way, and we almost had a disaster here. My Duncan Rhodes Painting Academy. Hang on. This guy right here. Two thin coats, queerest leather. It's a wonderful brown color. However, I almost just took the top off with the cap. So, risks of getting into the hobby. Be prepared to get messy. Come on back now, y'all. Yes, this is a chaplain for the Blood Ravens. You can paint them any color, Nicholas. You can paint them any color. Yes, Occult Lore is right. Certain armies absolutely have their own color schemes. And if you're gonna play certain rules, you really should have them painted that way. I'm not sure if you're going to like a thing there where it's like directly hosted by Games Workshop. Do it right, or they're not gonna let you do it probably because they're pretty strict like that. Playing with your friends. If you've got a Space Wolves army but you want to run Ultramarine rules and you want to proxy the models in, I don't think anyone's really going to have an issue with that for a casual game. And of course, if you just make your own custom chapter, it kind of is what it is. Whoops. Dropping things. I'm going to have to get this. I soaked this palette. I'm going to have to switch that up a little bit. It's running everywhere. It's not pretty. Be glad you're not watching this. What we are going to do is we're going to do take a little bit of the coal black that's still on here. I'm going to just pull a little bit of the brown over into it just to darken it up a little bit. Get that just a hair darker. See how I like it. And if not, I'll literally just draw a couple of stripes for the leather. But the goal is to try and leave something on there to act as a highlight on the belt itself. And then come back and hit all the metal bits. It's a little on the brown itself. Well, now that it's dried, it's not so bad. Oops, sorry, hang on. I don't know if you can really... For whatever reason, this camera, the light, even with like 2 lights beaming directly on this miniature, it's just eating all of that up. Barely see it, but yeah, that is brown. See, it's like a reverse highlight thing. I've got this guy over here. There's a book on the back. Probably can't really tell with the black, but leather bound. Oh, there's 30K figurines. Oh, hey, Murph. It's Barney. Is the tabletop game up 40K, 30K, a bunch of different... Oh, there's a lot. Oh, sweet. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm glad people come out from the Discord. I figured I'd just show off a little bit of my amateur ass painting process. Um, but the raccoons. Oh boy, I don't know what that one's about, but raccoons, man, you got to watch out for the raccoons. Let me see. Yeah, you know what? We are gonna do that for the leather binding. Yeah, I just figured, I'd invite the gang from the Discord if they were interested. Come on, stay on there. Stay on there. Get the next coat, but the ring light right in my way. There we go. That works. That kind of works. I'm almost making my own contrast paints the way I'm thinning them and mixing them here. Just letting the palette do its jam, do its thing. Oh God, good luck. Moving. Oh geez, don't feel like you got to stick around if you got to take care of business on the move there. Don't worry, Jake. I'll delete your browser history, bud. Don't worry. And Nicholas, yeah, there are 30K figurines. There are there's another game called Necromunda, which takes place specifically in one massive city. I don't know what I'm gonna do that tabard. I think I'm gonna do that as another dark color. I could hit all this armor with like a metallic to kind of, or a gloss or something to really bring it out. Anyways, yeah, there's like Necromunda. There's also like Kill Team, which is things from 40K but smaller scale. Let me see. Oh, I do have the gray. What does the box look like? Let's take a look at the box here. Hold on a second. See, the fun thing about these boxes is they love to print the minis. Actually, I can just pull out the character card. So, as I mentioned before, this is a character that comes with the Dawn of War Onslaught box. It was originally an Indomitus sculpt. Back me up on this, occult. If you're still available and your brain isn't too fried, I'm pretty sure this was originally in the Indomitus box. But they re-released it for the... Oh, that's all supposed to be brass. Whatever. They re-released it for the Dawn of War Onslaught box. He's Chaplain Kastiel, this guy. I've got a full body. That looks cartoonized. I don't know. Maybe it's just the camera. But let's check the actual box. I don't know if I can fit it. No, that's pretty much what he looks like. Hang on. Where's the booklet here? Blood Ravens, Space Marines. Okay, there we go. That's got a better kind of a full body picture. Brother Kastiel. I don't know. I wish I had the Indomitus box. Bring that back. Bring it back now, y'all. Two hops. I'm actually, instead of gold, I think the brass. Oops. Oh dear. I prefer a Balthazar gold, which is, again, a little bit more of a brassy color for those highlights. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 10th edition launch, because it's the same sprue. So, this sprue, this guy, Justiciar, 3 Blade Guard, 3 Eradicators, Blade Guard Ancient. Like, how can you beat that? Veteran Blade Guard Space Marines. How can you beat it? Especially with the new 11th edition. I will go on and on until the day... Oh, that one's dry as a bone. Losing track of what condition my paints are in. Arrivederci, Mr. Nicholas. It was good to have you. If you're curious about more, I'll be doing this fairly regularly. Alright, now the metallics I'm not going to put on the palette. Ah, dear. Metallics I'm not going to put on the... But I am going to start doing that. I think brass was the move. I think brass is the move for this guy right here. At least for the wings. Oh, I gotta... Yeah, see, and that just covers everything. Yes. Alright, and then to get the angle, come back up and in. This goes on a little drier. I don't really like to wet the metallics much. Generally, I find that they move pretty well as they are. Certainly, the, I guess it's Games Workshop now. They did a thingy. It used to be the hobby products were called Citadel. Sorry, I'm practicing here for anyone that's here and already knows all of this. But, yeah. Used to be it was Citadel, and now it's all Games Workshop. Anyways, yeah, I find with the metallics though, I generally don't thin them because they keep more of an actual metallic sheen. Provided they're in decent enough condition, they'll hold up. You just don't want to use too much. You want to be really careful how much you put on the brush. Yeah. When it comes around again at Target, man. Given you got to order them online, you can't get them around here. The Dawn of War boxes, it's like an exclusive Target thing, but they won't actually stock them in the stores around here. It's weird. Come on. Dude, come here. I'm gonna have to ruin my paint water. I'm trying to get through this. Oops, sorry, bumping the camera there. Ugh. Oh, that one's tough. Yeah, we're gonna come back and do the whole thing. The copper. Oh, I'm bumping the camera again. No, stop. Me and my stream. Thank you to everyone that swung around. Again, anyone that isn't able to hang, that's totally fine. I absolutely get it. It is a hot night. There's a lot going on. We're going to see, this is almost a stress test for this laptop to see if it's going to work. That side's not coming out as well, but we'll keep at it. Yeah. Get in there. And I got to get new water. Oh dear, now I got to get new paint palette. Oh, Jesus. All right, well. Oh, well. Yeah, they have the paints themselves. That's true. All of them have. Let's be real. Army Painter has. Army Painter used to have like 2 or 3 different series that don't exist anymore, and a lot of people are upset about it. That's a thing we're gonna... Yeah, with my metallics, I like to have the brush wet first. I don't like to actually put it on either the wet palette or anything like that. I just like to have the brush wet. And then we're going to wait on that because we still got to do the tabard. But try and, keep the brush a little damp, but then don't, not soaking wet. But then I don't get the metallic itself into any water. Yeah, no, we're going to wait on that. This, however... I know it's a little chaos coded, but I really like the Balthazar Gold. I'll probably go back and highlight the, and highlight the bits. Hold on, I gotta get back here. This guy. Jeepers, I might have to pour myself a little sake. It's a little warm this evening. I happen to have a decent $12 bottle chilling in my fridge. It might just be about that time. Yeah, we'll do that whole thing. Screw it. Anyways, yeah, I really like the black and the brass. I think it looks good. Oops. Whoops. Hang on so you guys can see. There we go. There's the knee. Kneecapper. It's a bit of a funny angle. I'm out of juice. Yeah, I'm gonna get this little kneecapper thingy done. No. Oh gosh, that's nasty. Come on. I'm scumming my paint pot. Yes. Ah. Get it. Bazing! Hey, look at that. That actually came out okay. I'm alright with that. I'm not upset with that. I'm a little upset with that. Here we go. It's fine. It's what I wanted to do. It is... Oh, that already... Yeah, that looks way better. I'm going to have to pick the rivets out. We'll do the rivets in silver. Bazinga. Yeah. There we go. It's almost cheating. How good that color. I really like the Balthazar gold. I really like the Balthazar gold. Oh, that's that. The rest of the army looks like that, but I'm about to go back over it with a really nice thin coat of gory red. Most of what you saw, like, because I know that you've seen, I've actually played against you. Most of what you saw was actually done with this right here, Vallejo Express Velvet Red, and it's not bad for what it does. But for like something like this right here, I like to come in. I like to get nice with it. You know what I mean? I like to get a little nice with it, if you know what I mean. And do appreciate you checking out the stream, bud. Oops, come on. How are we gonna do? All right, I gotta go through. Here we go. Yeah, I appreciate you coming and checking this out, bud. Go and just spread that way. I'm absolutely sorry. That was some delicate getting in underneath there real gently. But again, I'm going to come back and I'm going to touch those up later on. I keep telling myself that skull is good. But I feel like it's not. I don't know. I'll think about it. Touch that up. Touch that up. Yeah. Yeah. Touch up that those little bastards right there. Those little skull dudes right there. Let me tell you what, guy. I got to say. Oh, jeepers. Yeah, I haven't, honestly. There's been so many big, not big. I was so new in 10th. And they've made some pretty significant changes in 11th that I think I'm going to need to take a minute to actually, like, play a game with someone one of these days. To really get the hang. Oh, there we go. There's my other skin tone that I was looking for. To really get the hang of it, I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be me starting slow again, like I did with 10th. Shake it up. We're going with some off-white for the, Vallejo off-white focus. I have another one of these guys that's completely unpainted too, so which is why I'm also being real casual about the paint job I'm putting on there. But this is the off-white that I'm going to use for the the prayer. Oh, come on, focus. The prayer thingies. There it is. Yeah. Gosh, I'm running out of room on this palette though. I've been going too hard on the paint with the paint. I'm just kind of blob some of that right there. Ah, perfect. No, that's good. Keep it flowing a little bit. Whoop. Yeah. Come on. Yay. Yay. Oh, geez, that's still a little on the thick side. I thought Get it over the stuff that I accidentally colored over already with the black. There we go. Ah, and of course, right on the armor. Y'all totally saw that. I will say one thing I will do with the prayer thingies is, especially if I've put it on a little bit thick, I'll pull it to one side, and then, especially if there's a dark spot, sometimes it'll make it a little bit easier to do like simulated writing, just because the paint strokes are already kind of moving in one direction. So then you come back with like a 00 and just like scrape it along and kind of let it like a record track take it. Provided you don't get like a little hair in there or something. Sheesh, what was that? For real though. Come on. Oh well, what'd I get for not thinning enough? Like a hair? Yeah. Everyone watching me splay out the heads of my brush is tweaking. I'm sorry, guys. I'm rough. I'm a rough date with a brush. Yeah, I'll just put that on kind of thick there. It'll be fine. Next. This guy's backpack has more prayer litany things. So much. I'm pretty sure that's what those are. It covers up something there. Best part about Blood Raven's pauldrons, they're also bone off-white, so I'm not worried if I accidentally snack that. What's we got? Yeah, that's very accurate. That's, yes. I haven't. No, it could definitely use some more purity seals. For real though. No, this one. I cannot. The man is pure. The man is Brother Kastiel. He is pure. pure, 100% unadulterated badass. What? Cena! Ba-ba-da-ba. There we go. Sorry if I get off the camera there. I'm going to come back with a burgundy for the actual wax portions of the seals. Oops, I missed a skull. What do you know? Oh. Hold on. Oops. Oh, shit. No, we got air bubbles. Because I got to scrub the brush out. Come on. Don't do it. No. There we go. There we go. Success, I think. Maybe? Man, just like bubbles. No, but for real, if you're not, I mean, are you? No, this guy right here. Bamf. I think. I don't know. Ooh, yeah, that actually went real nice. That's why this is one of my favorite brushes. Wait, Auburn actually got some? Oh my gosh. I'd almost drive that far just to actually pick it up instead of having to wait. Jeepers. No, I've already bought two. I can't. I've had my fair share. But no, I mean, go, like, that's not terrible. That's not bad if they're just right up the road like that. Oh, I did so well, and then I screwed it up. It's fine. See, I'm here to show you all the parts of painting that the other YouTubers don't show anybody. It's like, no. Watch this. Oh, I definitely need a cup of sake. A nice chilly cup of neutral sake. Unfiltered. Just gonna pull that to the left. And pull that. There we go. Come on. Yay. I know the Judiciary got nerfed, but again, this guy's in there, and he's pretty cool. He also does get special bonus rules. I was a cult. I almost picked up they got some unpainted Wolfguard Terminators in Standish there, the Crossroads. Sorry, I'm not trying to give away that I live where I live, but at the same time, like, y'all know. And yeah, 50 for 200. It really, because it's this guy who is a chaplain, so that's $40 if you buy the loan. You know, you can buy the Primaris chaplain. Technically, I don't think anyone really cares because they're the same. They're the same scale. They've got the same base size and all of that. Like, this is the Primaris. I know you all know, but just in case, for the sake of, like, this is the current Primaris chaplain right here. Like, this is what their GW is selling in a blister pack right now. This guy right here was the Indomitus sculpt before they released the Primaris chaplain, but I think he's still fine. I think you could still put him in a tournament. Oh, yo, go take the puppy. There we go. There we go. All right. All right, once and for all, I'm going to nail this. I'm going to nail this kneecap thing here. Yeah. And then right here. Yup. Oh. Oh, ba. Oh, did anyone watch the Squidmar games? What is it? It's like I don't know, Top Chef, but mini painting kind of deal. Man. I was kind of curious about that. And yeah, no, absolutely swamp. Always internet safety first. Internet safety first. Let's go. We'll go back to. I'm gonna end up using some different metallics for that other. Oops, I almost missed a scroll on the gun. Sorry, now I have like the John Cena music in my head. With a steel chair. All right. Ba. Yay. Alright. That's most of the skulls at least touched on, if not all the way done. He's starting to come together a little bit. He's actually starting to come together a little. Back this up a little bit. Come on. Show him the slick walk. Show him the cane. Yeah, that's the stuff. Crozius is getting gold, but I am gonna brass the or bronze, whatever. The little bird guy in the middle there. Just because, not the skulls, of course, just the bird. I think the bird. Wait, no, we gold the bird too. That's all gold. It's gotta be. Yeah. We'll do a little harsh metallic on that. Just gotta come back for the rest of that too. Oh yeah. This guy got trim. If you look, this guy got trim like Chaos got trim. Oh, it's hard to tell in this light. My foolish. I am so upgrading this camera. But yeah, he does have a little bit of trim on him, and it is gonna get more of that bronzy coppery-ness. Oh, dang it. I missed the piece. Dang it. And then I smeared it. No. There we go. Sometimes it's just the little things. I guess I should probably work to the pauldrons, but still, I want to make sure I kind of pick through. I'm still not sure what color to do the tabard. I have no idea. Like, it's tan on the box, but I don't know. I could do a tan. I got this desert yellow. I got like this. Maybe something more closer to a lighter, like the barbarian skin. I don't know. I'm really not sure what to do for the tabard. The new tank come out. Oh, I haven't done anything with it. I bought a Vindicator, and this is what Ham's talking about, is a Vindicator. So I have a Vindicator to work on coming up. Let me see. Elfic Flesh. Trooper White. Bony Spikes. That's sepia. Boarhide. Oh, maybe we do red on the. Maybe we do a red. What's the boarhide look like? I forget. I've got this Duncan Rhodes boarhide here. Maybe something closer to a red. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Occult. Yeah. And yeah, internet privacy, I know, but hey, we should at least try. Again, I could always do a wash. Ooh, that's alright. What we got? Where's that? Let's pop some of that down right there. See what we get. I don't know if I got that quite. Yeah. Ah! Oh dear, that was a sequence of events. Oh boy. I rolled over my Dawn of War box, right? Well, just some of the cardboard that was floating around. I haven't popped out all the pieces from the second one. And then when I shifted, I knocked everything down. So, well, we also have, let me see, we got Wyvern Fury. Oh, that's focus. Hang on a second, let me get, my Army Painter stuff's kind of separate. Oh, that'll be for highlighting later. That's a blue. I don't think I need blue. I'm not doing a librarian right now. There's the other skin tone. What's that? Fur cloak. That was the other option I was thinking about. Man, I'm so lucky that didn't just like... Oop, oh, jeepers. There we go. Incredibly lucky that did not just absolutely destroy everything. And Asmodeus red. That might do the trick. My apologies, gang. Oopsie. I hope nobody went deaf either. All right. Well, hey, you know what? Good shorts material. Good material for the algorithm. You know? All right. Yeah, I'm looking at, I put that board down, and that's still really brown. And I'm like, you know what? I think I actually want to go with this Asmodeus, or no, that's the boarhide. I think I want to go with this Asmodeus red. I think that's going to be, it's going to complement it better. It's not truly, oh, hell yeah, Vampire Hunter D, hell yeah. But it's not true. Oh, come on, focus now, focus. Oh, I guess the camera is a little, got knocked a little sideways there. Come on, buddy. There we go. All right, there we go. Hey, we can see again. Yay. Oof. Yeah, you know what? Fair, Occult. Fair. I'll give you that. Anyways. Not anyways. I'm sorry, bud. I don't mean to say that. But, I'm gonna try this Asmodeus red and see if I like that at all. It's a little on the purpley side, but no reason can't go over it with something else. It's either that or Fur Cloak, which... yeah, I don't know about Fur Cloak. That's a little on the light side. Then, a lot of these have been sitting for a minute. I may not be shaking them enough. But I'm pretty sure I am. Anyways, we'll go with... oh, I almost want to mix that with the brown. We'll just put a dab on the Tum Tum there. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's not... Oh, the white's pretty good, actually. I think with a shade, with a like a null or an earth shade, bleh, pit. I think that'll look really good. Especially had something a little deeper and richer, but again, I think the wash will actually... shoot, sorry, I'm bumping things. I think the wash will actually bring that out. Actually, I could use... Oh, that's empty. I could use one of my Vallejo Express washes. Pop that over in the old... should keep that handy anyways. That's kind of the color scheme. Swamp is gone. Ow. Oops, sorry. Oh, woof. I should take him up on the weekend games. Alright, so this is the... You know what? That actually looks really good, too. Kind of like them both. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Come on. Get in there. Just running out at the end. Not bad. I think I do like having the wyvern in there though. We'll just really, you'll get really thin with that. Really thin with that. And then just run right over the top. Should still get some of the contrasty effect from definitely needed it to cover up that though. From that express paint, I mean, should still get some of that contrasty effect from that express paint, but yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful red. Look at, oh my gosh. That, what a combo. He shoots, he scores. That looks, I'm gonna have to go get a drink after this. That's making me sweat. Whoa, look at that red. Hang on. Let me just a little bit more, just to kind of fill in that light area there. Yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah. Yay. Blam. Oops. Hang on. Yeah, that's still a little patchy right there. We're just gonna... See, and then the trick is at the underneath on the bottom is where you kind of pull upwards. And then you get sort of a darker effect on the bottom there. There's more scrapes off. Almost got it. Almost got it. Just gotta keep it wet and running. A lot of this is keep it wet, keep it running. Oh no! Oh no! Shit. Alright. Almost got there. That'll be alright though. Yeah, we'll just put it on a little heavy on the bottom. Narrow it up a little bit there. One. Sorry, zoning in. Zoning in on this painting thing. We'll go back over. That guy will get a metallic. Hang on, chat. Hang on, chat. I'll look over in a minute, I promise. If people like this, I'm gonna stream. I plan to do like game streaming and stuff too. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Crusade thing. Yeah, Crusade. The Crusade changes. Oh, jeepers! I still haven't gone back and seen like everything. I'm so used to it. I'm so used to the 10th edition stuff from learning to play that. Oh shoot! There we go. It's kind of a shame that it's all had to change, but I get it. I know how it goes. And 11th, like, the balance does seem so much better with the detachments and everything. I kind of don't like that the meta seems to have shifted to which, which objective you're playing. Yeah, painting first, chat second. I know, I'm sorry. I don't like that. I don't really like that the meta seems to have shifted to where everyone's making their videos on, like, Taken Hold versus Purge and Burn, and, which one's the winning, if you play this one, you're just going to win every time, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But I also hate that shit on principle. Pardon my language. I also dislike that stuff on principle. So, yeah, the Wyvern Red's really nice. But I do like having the mix and match on the detachments. I really like having the mix and match on the detachments. That's very nice. I gotta go back through over the camera. Apologies if I'm shaking. Ow, crap, I got some on the book. There we go. We're getting in there. We're getting in there. I get all the nooks and crannies. I don't fool around until I bump the camera. Yeah, I want to try Crusade in 11th to get back to what I was talking about before the ADHD totally ran away with it. I do want to play some Crusade for 11th. I don't have the time at the moment as well. I'm sort of in between jobs, so I'm kind of doing this on the side, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I have all the equipment to like do the music stuff. I just don't have like people, the means to do it, to run like a studio and things. I don't think I ever talked about that at the shop. But that's where this rodent-based meat products thing really comes in. Let's just even that out right there a little bit. That's why I'm hitting that. It can be a little smeary. Blood of his enemies and all that. Oh, that looks so good. That red looks so good. All right, we're just going to bask in the glory of Two Thin Coats Wyvern Red right here for a minute. Duncan Rhodes, I don't know if you're out there. I know you're on YouTube. I watched one of your tutorials the other day on how to do one of the Blood Raven's Terminator. But let me tell you, sir, the... oh, is it the Asmodeus Red? I thought it was the Wyvern. Did I not? Is it the Asmodeus? Was I wrong this whole time? It is the Asmodeus. Okay, whoops, I'm an idiot. Ha ha ha. Mr. Duncan Rhodes, this guy right here, gorgeous. Love it. Love it. Not really what I use for the main... Blood Ravens colorations, but it looks great. Tabletop Simulator did have some trouble. Hopefully that all got sorted, because it'd be a real shame if people couldn't use Tabletop Simulator anymore. Yeah, they were occults. They I guess they tried. I don't know. It's so shooting themselves in the foot. It's so shooting themselves in the foot if that's what they did. Like, it's just not a good idea. That still needs to be darker in there. Get in there. It's because I did the contrast paint underneath, and then I didn't like it. I'm going to go back and highlight stuff. So, yes, there we go. That looks good. That looks very good. We'll just put that on nice and thick, though. Good stuff. Yeah, absolutely. I do hear not Yellow Scribe, but the other one is back up, allegedly. I think Auspex said that the other one is back up. It might have just been a temporary, we got to do this every time we put out a new edition thing. Have a good night, Swamp. You will see you around. Good luck, buddy. I'll do my best to be potentially around the shop in the future. Oh gosh, is it that time already? I'm trying to make this a 2-hour stream. I figure if I can do this for 2 hours, I can really get some people invested. Alright, now, I guess I'm going to dig out the silver for... We're going to dig out this silver here for... for the chains and things. And again, this is a Vallejo. This is the Vallejo metallic silver. This guy right here. Oh, Vallejo metallics. The gold, the color on the gold it's fine. I like this one for like a true gold, like a real bright, like emperor type gold. But the silvers, wait till you see this go on the chain, man. It is off the chain. And the gunmetal, they're lead belchered. Yum. But yeah, my hands may get in the way. I'm gonna do my best to make sure they don't. But we're just gonna run right down this chain right here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Now that's a beautiful thing right there, gang. Yes, please. All day long. With a side of bacon. Yeah. 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 We're at, I started 9-ish. A little after 9. We got about a half hour to go. I'm probably going to make some more food. Ah, jeepers. I gotta be careful. That table pops. But yeah, that silver. I love that silver. I'm going to go with the true gold for the cross thing. There's a little skull in the middle, and I forgot. You know what? That's actually, we're going to go with that gunmetal. We're going to make it a dark skull. It's going to be the one skull that isn't actually skull colored. We'll just pop that over into the dry palette. Oh boy. I got to be more gentle on the metallics, because I pretty much always use them in the dry palette. And I always pour a little too much. Oh yeah. Just suck a little bit of that out of there. Slurp, 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 slurp. Oh, come on. Yes. 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 Exactly. It's one of those little things that I like to do. Yeah, we'll go till 11. Go till 11. Call it there. I might go do a video game stream. I don't think so though. It's getting pretty late. I wanna make sure I'm up for the weekend, or for the morning anyways. Have some time to chill. I have some other guys that I was gonna prime. There's a stray hair on this brush, and I'm very upset about it. I gotta get another character brush. Yeah. You can do I guess the insane detail isn't like too insane. That's right, we're going with the true gold. There we go. Just a little drop. Just me. Gang, gang, gang. Alright, we'll just do. Pop that all on there. Second coat. Yeah, man. I should have found some background music. Ooh, I will say that polished gold is a little harder to get on there. A little less pigmentation in that guy. come on. Maybe I will go back over it in the Balthazar gold. Ugh. Rather not. Here's the other one. Where are we at? Well, just me. That's okay. You all have a good one. We're jamming. We're jamming. This gold, oops, be going hard. We're jamming. Oh, I hope you like the jam now. I like the jam with you. We painting up these little dudes now. We painting these little dudes. We'll paint them. And yes, I'm painting for you. We paint and paint all over. Painting. We painting. We painted right for the Lord. Oh, first walk wasn't good enough. Oh, hey, that's okay. That's okay. Oh, I thought you had already dipped. You know, you do your thing. Again, it's getting late. I'm not trying to keep anyone from nothing. I'll probably come back and finish this guy tomorrow night. Oh, that's a lovely little streak right there. Did not mean to do that. Oh, well. Whoops. But, yeah, I imagine I'll come back tomorrow and we'll have ourselves another rousing good time. So, spread the word. I'll make sure to put a little post up about it. Oh gosh. All right. Well, you know what? Whatever. Praise the sun. We'll wash that out of there. Ooh. That stuff loves to go everywhere. Jamming right before the Lord. We're just gonna do a thing I haven't done in a minute. Just fucking spread that. You know, that's a good point, Ham. Admittedly, that's gonna get the gold right there. Well, it's gonna get the... No, it's not. It's Blood Raven, so they get black trim, actually. So he's gonna get the metallic, he's gonna get the dark metallic. That's the one. So that's gonna end up going like that. Yeah, that's the stuff. I probably should have done it black. We'll get that. Yes. So yeah, we get that in there. Yeah. Keep going, keep going. This one's a little harder to cover up. I'm trying to be a little more careful. Not as careful as I should have been, though, but that's okay, you know, because that's also part of the trim right there. Yeah. That's the stuff. Oops, shit. Oh. That's okay. Yep, see, and then that's going to go all the way around. Just like that. So yes, shoulders are still going to be an off-white. It's going to be like a darker bone. I might have to blend something. I'm going to hopefully not have to do that, but I might have to do that. Oh god, was that all blurred out? That was probably blurred out for that whole shoulder thing, huh? Shoot, I'm sorry. Well, moving forward. Yeah, we'll just do the under. That whole thing can be lead belcher. Why not? Well, it's not lead belcher, but you know what I mean. That whole thing right there, we can just yep, just that. Yup. One big metallic splurb. Alright. Now then, the rest of this trim here. Yep. Oh. Brazam. Oh, I was doing so well. Huh. Well, that happened. It's a split brush right there. It's alright. It's alright. We'll be able to go back over it again at some point. The real tricky part's going to be getting to the inside. bazang. Alright, there we go. Now back from the top. Yay. Try and keep it even. Realize it's just the really terrible, terrible ring light that you're using for all of this. Nice. Now. Come on, buddy. Don't fail me now. Right. Oh, I just stuck my finger right in the gold. Oof. Whatever. I had to redo that one anyways. Bazam. Oh yeah, gold leaf. So that's gonna end up being an off-white in there. Kind of tempted just to clean it up for now, just like. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. Damn it. Pauldron trim is always the hardest. Get the other guy. Yeah. Oh! Put that on something. Oh well. Can't have been that important. zoned in on these pauldrons here, but they take a little concentration, not gonna lie. Oops, see? I'm also all crossed up. I just realized I've got my knees in a really awkward position. It's okay, you know, that's not the worst thing to have that hit right there, but I'm not super pleased about it either. It's not going to be easy to fix. It'll be the easiest thing to fix anyways. Yeah. So, Ham, the shoulders ended up being, what we ended up going with is this Vallejo, here we go, Vallejo Dark Gunmetal game color, at least for the trim, which, yeah, varying degrees of success on that. Some of that has to do with the primer, too. And then I need this for a thing. I might make that. I might go back and make that gold. I might just do like a wash almost. Put that really light yellow to it. On the main Aquila anyways. Might be what I do. Light gold. Alright. I'm getting ready to call it. I do just drop, top. Yeah. Same right here. No, fuck it, that I fucked it up. Sorry. There we go. Brazinga. Yay. Remember, gang, thin your paints. Nice. Alright, cool. That gold. I'm going to actually pop on here real quick. Yeah, whoops. Oh, that's right. We'll fix that later on. On that side. Oh, that's that wasn't even on camera. So, gosh. Hold on. Oh, come on. Back in focus now. There we go. Yay. Yay. Fix a quick little splotch there. Oh. Sorry, you can't see this, but taking care of business. Alright, now, what do we make that guy? I think that's going to be dark metal. We're going to do a little gold top there. Yay. See, yeah. Just keep kind of, it's almost a stipple to get that in there without touching anything else. Ah, I hit the skull. Yeah, oops. There we go. Back to the skull. Of course, I buffed it just a little bit. Come on. Come on. There it is. That's the stuff. Just gotta be gentle, that's all. Just be gentle. Now, anyways, we're gonna do... Come on. Come on, weird gold bird thing. Yeah. There we go. No idea what the heck this thing's supposed to be. Oh, come on. There we go. But I'll be darned if I ain't gonna make it look cool. Remember, we paint every part of the Mini. Even the parts that people might not think to look at or see. Alright, and then just to get complicated, here's my small brush. Ugh, alright. So, just we got in there on some of those gubbins. I still think that cloak come out really good. And some of them details in there. I have one little touch up to do to the side here. That is all. It looks very good. Brazinga. Alright, yeah. I think I probably need to call it. I'm starting to get a little fleebly doobly floor below, but we made some really good progress today. This guy's come along quite nicely. Yeah, there we go. Just kinda... Yeah. Alright, not bad. Brother Kastiel. 2 hours of work. Anyone can do that. Yeah, definitely need to paint some Skaven. Good job, Ham. I'm going to call it here, though. We'll come back tomorrow. I might, who knows, I might go longer, might go shorter. All the same, I'm thirsty. It's very hot in this room. My laptop is starting to run a little bit to the warm side. And, yeah, but this has been Painting Little Dudes. I'm Barney Glizzman, signing off.